He's a central figure in the investigations into Donald Trump's inner circle and possible ties to Russia.
It was Manafort.
Paul Manafort.
Paul Manafort.
Long before he was President Trump's campaign chairman, Paul Manafort was paid millions by a Russian billionaire with close ties to Vladimir Putin. According to one report, secretly promising to greatly benefit the Putin government by influencing politics and media coverage. Now NBC News has learned that U.S. Treasury officials are following the money trail Manafort left behind. It led them and us to a small island in the Mediterranean. To find out more, we came here to Cyprus, to the city of Limassol, which has a reputation for its beaches and as a hub for money laundering. This city has attracted so many Russians, in fact, it's been dubbed Limassolgrad. This is where some of the money Manafort got from the Russian tycoon went. Banking sources with direct knowledge of the transactions tell NBC News at least 15 accounts were opened here for more than 10 companies, all linked to Manafort. The sources say that in one case, $1 million landed in one of these accounts and left it on the same day.
Movements of large amounts of money very quickly in and out of account is very similar to what money launderers do.
And there was a lot of money involved, including $18.9 million to buy a Ukrainian media company for Oleg Deripaska, who, according to WikiLeaks, State Department officials described as one of 2 to 3 oligarchs Putin turns to on a regular basis. Documents from a legal action show that some of that money from Deripaska went to a Manafort-linked company in Cyprus. Today, Deripaska took out an ad in national newspapers denying the Associated Press report that he hired Manafort to help the Putin government, calling it fake news. But eventually, even in Cyprus, Manafort's accounts raised suspicions. In 2012, the internal auditing system at Laiki Bank flagged some of the accounts for possible money laundering, according to the banking sources, who also said that when the bank asked for more information, Manafort chose to close the accounts without answering the questions. Late today, a spokesman for Paul Manafort sent us a statement saying all Manafort's companies were legitimate entities and established for lawful ends, adding Mr. Manafort has no specific personal recollection of the shutdown of his Cyprus accounts, which he says took place during a banking crisis on the island. He has repeatedly denied working for the Russian government.